Good evening, everyone. How you all doing out there? Welcome back to the Adventures of Skinny Pete. It's good to see you all. And boy, have we got some work to do, Skinny. Right, I'm going to just finish off the oven. I mean to do that last couple of days. I'm going to get that done. I'm going to nip to the traders, see what quests have floated around. And I might tiptoe into the airfield and see the aeroplanes there and see if I can get my hands on one of those. Come in handy to get me down to some far-reaching places to hit some of the quests and stuff. So I hope your week's going well, whatever you're doing. Midweek, long to the weekend. Right, where was we, Skinny? We need let's put your clothes on, man. They should be dry. There we go. I need to do a, where was it, there we go, a empty bag. Okay, right, there we go, sandbag, got a shovel out. Right, whatever rags are left, I'm going to disinfect those. Chopped up the top, they were dirty, so I went down to the river and washed them. So I'll get some clean rags. Right, there's the sandbag. Yeah, nice. All right. What we're going to do with the sandbag? Leave it there. Right, let's do some more of these rags. Let's use that up. Disinfect all three at once? No. Oh, I did, yeah. I had to move them. Okay, there's a little twang now. Alright. Keep some of these. Dump those in now. Okay, so I think I need to be looking at buying myself a block, changing the M9 because 45's for sale and 9mm isn't. Okay, let's put this out. Right, Christy, let's go. Do I need cash card? Yeah, fuel. Take that in case he wants it for a quest. Right, so I'm going to smash down to B4, just see what I can pick up there. Then I'm going to whiz back, drop off the bike, just go a bit light, grab a bit of fuel, and I'm going to head into B4, take my binoculars just to scan where the aircraft is, grab that, fill it up at B1 gas station, and then yeah, head out. I can hit some more of the traders and pick up some of the early quests and get those out of the way then. It costs a little bit in fuel, but hey, is what it is. Speaking of fuel, we're gonna have to go to B2. Now, I'm not going to be completely lazy and just head out on the bike and that all the time. I'm going to start heading back out on foot as well to get my strength and con up a little bit. Try and get it up to 2. So dodgy. Just waiting to hear a bang. Okay. Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh wow, we got out the window quick. Oh you bugger. Oh shit, Skinny. Damn. Damn, he followed me through the window kind of fast. Shit. 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 Let's get your fuel and go, buddy. Oh, that was a wake-up call. Let's quickly slap a bandage on that. Right, there we go, sweet. Right, B4 traders. Hopefully he's got a few of them quests where I go and do the little missions. I need to bash out some of the little ones, the sexy jean shorts, which I haven't found any yet. I've got enough fame yet. Oh no, 75. Check what my aviation skill is. What is it? Oh, cool. Won't take long to get up to advanced. It's quite forgiving on the fuel though, the planes. I just can't wait till they make it modular. Just at least take the seat out and put the seat in the hangar somewhere where they spawn. Just to make it that little bit harder to get. Yeah, stacks of bug fixes in the patch. I ain't even gone through them yet, but I didn't change the. I haven't changed the decay settings yet. Because 1.0 now is what 0.1 was, so that's a decay rate of 1.4% over a real 24-hour period. But that's only the item decay, that's not the food or the weapon firing decay. I think that's yet to come, but there's still a lot of balancing to do. But there was a lot of rumours that server owners had switched it after the patch, and then when they had logged in, took stuff out of chest, it instantly despawned. So I haven't touched it yet. So the item decay and the food decay is off at the minute. So I just wanted to make sure before I set it back that everything was okay, because the last thing I'd want is for players to lose chests full of stuff, especially on here. So it's more precautionary that I haven't done it really. Hey, Jamming Jay. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, mate. How you been, buddy? How's your week going? Look at the difference in getting down here in like minutes rather than 25. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be completely lazy. I need to work Skinny because I want to get him up to 2 strength. That's quite important. I've never ever got to 2 strength in 7 years of playing. Never. If I do quite a bit more walking about, carrying stuff, and yeah. Oh look, he's only 21. Look. Yeah, I'm alright though, thanks for asking, Jay. No, plugged along, mate, plugged along, surviving. Surviving the shit show that is the UK. Yeah, right, hold on. Oh. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, quests. Hey, how you doing? Hello? What's happening, Jay? You alright?
Welcome, welcome. Feel could you help?
Right, I bet he ain't gonna want the needle now for a bit. Tape, air conditioner, booking, toolbox. Jeez, man. I knew it. Every time I bring the needle, he doesn't want it. Alright, we'll take this one though.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Oh, there we go. My bum bag.
Let's see what you have.
Have that. Go towards my fuel bill. Go. $100 for that. No, you're not having that.
Hey, do you by any chance have a small toolbox?
Have a nice day.
Can you buy it? Because I can't for some reason. I think I have the quest for it.
Yeah. Right. Come on, little man. You ready? It's your skills. There we go. That's one. Where's my storage gone? There was a repair kit in there. What the? Huh? Oh shit, what happened to those? Damn, the storage is despawned. I had a repair kit in and... what else was in there? Shoot. Oh man.
No, don't worry.
Oh, that's a bummer. Damn, that was like nearly a full repair kit.
What's
For a
up?
bike. Shit.
If you're trying to rob the place, I guarantee guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
Got enough fame points. I need 100 fame to unlock the ammo. Okay. We start and buy these now. As long as I've still got minimum of 75 fame at least. Alright. That's this one, 80%.
Have a nice day.
Oh, that was a bit of a waste of time.
Hello.
Shit, I can't believe my storage is gone. Hold on, was that there on the way down? When I got on the bike, was the storage there? I can't remember. Man, that stuff despawns too quick. You know, leather storage shouldn't be despawning really, should it? It shouldn't be rotting and... Okay, here's what it is. Don't think I've got enough fame to repair the wheels. Let's have a look.
All right, Derek. You either buy or get lost.
Right, do I have enough fame? I want to sell it. Oh, it looks okay then. Nothing's red. Oh, I don't want to buy no storage. My storage is gone. Alright, never mind. Plan B. Let's go. Let's head back. Let's get some fuel out of here. Let's go get that plane. Hey, Scott. Hey, brother. Don't forget to like and sub. Thank you, mate. Thank you for reminding everyone. I never bother telling everyone. people used to say, thank you for the 39 months, man. Fucking hell. Legend, dude. Thank you. Yeah, man, people said, tell me, oh, you should remind people to hit the thumbs up. I said, no, that's not me. I tell people that suck eggs if they want to hit the thumbs up and stuff. That's down to them. No, people don't need reminding, do they? And telling what to do. But thank you, mate. Appreciate that, man. Legend. Scott's gaming's gone to a new level. Yeah, it's a nice PC you got there, mate. It's nice. Definitely a big step from the laptop, though. Oh, hello, who's that? Busy tonight. Hello? Well, there's air conditioner up there. Look at that. No, it is there. NPCs or puppies would have come out by now. Maybe they're done and dusted. Let's quickly go. Another one there. I like this town. It's a bit dodgy. Right, let's go. Let's go to B4, B2 airfield. Stick the bike home. Leave whatever I don't. Oh, what was that? I thought it was a loot puppet. Oh yeah, one of them are coming handy. How much cash have I got? Yeah, not a lot. Oh shit. Yeah, dump off what I don't need. I'll take the sidearm. A little bottle of fuel. That should be enough just to get me to B1 gas station. Hopefully. Oh, that knocked off a bit of health. You know, I could do with a couple more loot puppets, fruitful ones, maybe the one with the UMP kit, and another one to sell. But I'm shy of about 125 fame, I think, to buy the quad, and about 20 grand. I think if I get the plane, what's going to be? And I'll just figure it out as we go. Oh look, there's no dirt bike there. Front wheel, push that to the traders. That could be 5-6 grand. It's got the same problem though. Got that same bit just there. So I mean, I'm hindered to making money. I've got to do it the old-fashioned way. I've just got to smack out loot and just sell it and get some loot puppets. I ain't gonna find one going screaming around on this thing either. Right. Damn, I can't believe those despawned. Shit. All repair kit in there. Bugger. Right, what don't we need? Yeah. Keep that. I need to find a pot, can make myself a cup of tea now. Need that. Hey, Rocko, good to see you, buddy. Good evening, mate. How are you? How you been? What's everyone been up to this week? Anyone got any interesting news? Anything exciting? Or just the old dull grind? What we need? Couple of bandages. Yep. Right, that's about it. Oh, shit, I need a doodah. Where is it? Oh, you still at work, bud? There you go, see what I mean? The old, the dull grind, the daily grind. I don't think I've had anyone in chat going, yeah, just at work, but I'm having a fantastic day. If you're fortunate enough to do a job you enjoy, it's not really work then, is it? Right, let's head to the airfield. Let's grab... drain the old crotch rocket. Not much in there. There we go. Ah, right. Right, let's rock and roll. Stay away from this town. Right, and off we go. Get Skinny some exercise. Let's get these muscles growing. There we go. Yeah. What are you doing, Rocco? Work-wise, you got an easy day? You got a grindy one, or? Hey, Kaima one. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, all is good, mate. All is good. About yourself? I mean, that tree stump, look. I keep seeing them, I think it's a puppet. Yeah, just off to the airfield. See if I can get a plane. Dip over to B1. Fuel her up. And the sky's mine. Well, till I stack it, that is. All's good. 3 days off. Woohoo! Nice. Do grinding out, Rockeye. I work at a public agency. Tired of watching them waste public funds. I need to retire. Oh God. Oh mate. Yeah, there's a lot we could go off there, eh? Public funds being wasted and schemed and scammed. Too many people want something for nothing, don't they, these days? Or they expect something for doing nothing. Oh, there's a aircon unit there. I'm gonna have to it's a bit dodgy. I'm out in the open. I need to find a tree to get cover just in case. It's a skinny tree, but oh yeah, that's plenty of room. Look. Yeah, look at that. Right, all seems quiet enough. Yeah, I don't trust this server. Why is there no puppets? And maybe it's because you fueled up and... Hold on a minute. Oh, you missed them before. Where is he? There's another unit there. I could do with that. Oh shit. The hell is that? That's like a freaking brontosaurus. The hell was that? You hear that noise? I don't know. Oh, that might have been the deer. The You hear that? Yeah, I think it was. Can you imagine the wild hunter if it's got some scary noise like that, or worse than that, and you hear it echoing like some crazy Sasquatch up in the mountain? There's no way I'm going up there when that thing comes. No way. Like, I hope it's about 9-10 foot high. Like, you'd hear some moaning and groaning, and you'll look, and then you'd see it walking through the woods. I can't wait till that thing comes in game. Oh, you met Cocaine Bear on the way back to base. Yeah, you got to stay away from the bear on this server. It's not good. Cocaine Bear. Max level. Well, fortunately for Skinny, I haven't seen a bear in many moons, since probably it's probably pre 1.0, I think. I don't think I've been I used to get chased by a bear all the time back in the day, all the time. Everywhere I went, I'd get hassled by the bear. It was like a known thing where Skinny would just be like legging it on episodes and getting chased by the bear. But yeah, it's been pretty okay. It's the wolves I don't like, especially early on. If you ain't even got a sword, if you've only got a bow, you get jumped by a couple of wolves. It's good night. It's toast. Maybe we could get up these. Maybe we could climb these. That was good. Oh, things you could do back in the day. The things you're going to be able to do one day when the modders get hold of it is going to be nuts. I'm actually looking forward. I'd like to have some mods on the server, depending on what they are. But as long as it enhances the server, makes it more immersive, you know, not too silly. I don't want a lot of flying carpets and shit like that on here, and just more dangers. Oh, you didn't see him, he saw you first. Yeah, that's what I'll get. I'll just hear a late roar and some running, and then that's it. Start doing a dance beyond the tree. Dixon, hello mate. How are you? Now there's one guy who posts some really nice pictures when he's at work. Definitely sounds like Dixon enjoys his job. Where are you this week, buddy? We this week, the Grand Canyons or something like that. Death Valley. Wyoming, Dakota. You post some nice pictures. It's beautiful out there. Oh, you in game now, are you? You're not working. You're off for a bit. Let's get rid of that. There you go. Yes, I don't know if the devs are going to implement it with the NPCs. You know, like I've suggested it where they put one on a PD roof on every town. You know, you got the ones in the police station. Rather they barrel out. I know they're starting to spread out a little bit now. You got a little spread setting, but you know, one up on the one on the PD roofs. You know, have a little scoped weapon. So when you come into town, you've got a danger. Like you can set a distance that you can spot players from. I don't know, a couple of 100 meters up to whatever, say 1,000 meters. That will be really good because coming into a town, even if the town was there and I'm up on the hill here, if I come within that distance of 1,000 meters, I can see the police station. Then it'll make you want to use your binoculars more to sort of imagine that's the police station now. I've got to make sure I come around another side or snipe him off myself. That'd be amazing. So hopefully the NPCs sort of get to that sort of stage. You know, and you'll have one come downstairs out the window. One might stay on the top floor, just looking out a window and keeping cover. Yeah, I'd like to see it get like that at some stage, where it's a little more intricate getting in places. Not necessarily bunkers, maybe a couple of guards. But yeah, you wouldn't want them too crazy on bunkers because you've got the puppets, you've got the mechs, and you've got everything inside it. But yeah, a couple of guards inside the bunkers, maybe guarding the locker rooms. Same as a loot puppet. I'd like to see, rather than the loot puppet have all the loot in his backpack, maybe a token, like a special token or a key card that opens a locker in the police station or a bunker, and the loot's there. But yeah, you still get the horde and stuff because you've got to get the token off him or the key card, but that'd be cool. And then you've got to go to the police station, deal with the puppets and NPCs there to then open the little locker. Not there. Oh shit, is the plane not there? That means if there's no planes in the hangar, that means someone's tried to get it, crashed it, and it's not. It's still in the airport. It's still in the airfield somewhere. It's not close enough yet. I ain't seen it. You're not there. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Why the hell isn't there no plane in the airfield? There it is. That's why. Shit. It's been blown up. Someone's tried to get it, and they won't respawn if they're there. Bollocks. Need admin to to despawn that one. Shit. Oh, that was a waste coming down here. Fuck. Yeah. So what someone usually does if they don't successfully get a plane, they'll post in Discord, and then one of us again in drone mode and just despawn that, and then it will respawn back in the hangar. Shoot. So yeah, really and truly that should despawn straight away after blowing up, but they don't for some reason. Ah, oh, bugger. Shit, that scuppered that plan. Got the one up there, but that means I've got to walk it on foot. Shit. Oh damn. Whoever that was, you bugger, man. You posted in Discord, you fucked it up. Oh well, let's bugger that one up. So yeah, I need to go into drone mode in my admin account and despawn that plane. Destroy it. Yeah, there is, Jay. There's a plane there, but after seeing that one, I don't know if that one's... And I'll have to walk it, because if I take my bike, then I land the plane, I've got to have to walk it anyway. But no, that one needs despawning. I didn't know, because usually if someone does it and crashes it, they put in Discord that they... because most people know that the planes don't despawn. So if you go to get it, that happens. Oh, I ain't been too hot on it lately on admin. Keeping a check on stuff. Yeah, it's a long old walk north, and if it's not there, that's a long walk for nothing. It's on Ponce lift. Take about 19 years on foot, yeah, mate. I don't mind. It's a nice. It's a dodgy trot. Don't know, it'd probably take me about. Be realistic. Round Samabor. Hey, shit, yeah. 40 minutes. 3/4 an hour. Hey, Mushroom Marky. How you doing, man? I don't have this admin on the despawn the plane. Probably not. It should. They despawn. I'm far enough away. It should respawn. If not, I'll take a. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take my bike up there. I'll take the mountain bike. Then we're looking at around this way. I'm gonna have to cut across the field. We'll have to go through C3 round now, up through Samabor. Holy crap! 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. Oh. Shit. Slacking ass admin. Yeah, buggers. Alright, yeah, I'll go and get the mountain bike. I'll have to pedal up there. And then that way I can just leave the bike, abandon it. It's no problem. Hold on a minute. I don't need fuel. Where's the nearest gas station to there? When I take off. I'm only going to have 2 little bottles of fuel. I'm probably only going to have enough fuel to make it here. I'm going to have to take a 2 litre with me as well. And then... should have enough to get to C3 gas station. Drive it in there, fill up. Maybe get away with it, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's got to be 3/4 an hour for me to get up there on foot. It's got to be. We go in. Oh. Seriously? What, seriously? That was one... Oh, mate. It's about to pick them all separate. Guess not. I've been skimped out on the food now. Well, as like half the buildings are gone. It's bad enough being on this loot. They've skimped out on the old strawberries now as well. draining the fuel out of that plane. What, on the runway? What, where the mech's there? Shoosh. It'll be empty, mate. Someone probably would have only put maybe a bottle in it just to try and get it out. So I've got an empty green 2 litre. So I'll take that and I shall have to pedal into C3, fill that up, and then get on my way up there. Hotfix patch, yeah. For the decay, they've put it so the 0.1 setting is 1.0 now. But I see a lot of stories that from a lot of server owners that when they done that and restarted the server, everything that was looted pre the update just instantly disappeared. So I haven't touched it yet. I've left the item decay and the food decay on 0 at the minute, so it's off. The weapon firing decay is on. So once I know it's hunky dory, then I'll sort it out. Just means your food won't rot and your shit won't decay. Apart from if you get hit by a puppet and stuff like that, and you have to repair it. But yeah, it's just for the minute anyway. Hey Phil, how are you, mate? What's going down in the Trainor household? How you guys doing? Good, thanks, mate. Bonfire and gardening. Chilling. There's that nightmare for server owners. Yeah, yeah. So once I saw that, I just thought, well, I ain't gonna touch it just yet. Yeah, I was just waiting until they checked out one of the another server owner's database files that was set to 0 before the update, which mine was as well. It still is at the minute. But yeah, if I logged in and those couple of chests of stuff I got just disappeared, that would mean everything I've got's gone. So everything I've got in all these last sort of, what, 7-8 streams would, yeah, be gone. Which ain't much, I know, but it takes a while to get stuff. Your mushrooms growing out here for now. Start the old cooking process. Don't we need get rid of those. Debris. Okay. Don't drink that, that's fuel. Right, where's the empty bottle? There it is. Oh, we're gonna need a oh yeah. We're gonna need the need that. Shoot, I've got some rounds, that's it. Yeah. Right, you got everything, yeah. Bottle for fuel, card. Something kit. Hey Marquis, you still there as nurse? As little Leo. You had him at the weekend, didn't you? Where's nurse? She at work. She being a boss. She being boss lady. Oh, there we go. Alright. Sweet. Right, ready to rock. Let's go. Dirt bike wheel look like off the ground. Oh, it's the shadow. Good. Yeah, let's take this. Let's leave the bike up there. We can only $500 to buy one. So at least it won't take me like an hour on foot to get up there. Hopefully the plane's there and no one's had that one and that's crashed as well. I'll be like, oh shit. Fill ourselves up. Right, try and cut this little farm bit off, just try and go straight across this way. Oh, if I see someone up there with a truck, I'm going to wave them down, try and ponce the lift. Ponce the lift up to D4. Oh, I forgot I had this for a minute. Definitely going to save some time. bike's better than a city bike. Oh god, yeah. Definitely, mate. Definitely. That city bike is dangerous. If you're sitting on the back of that and you're going first person, oh my god. Yeah, if you like one of those seasicky people, it's a bit queasy. You won't like that. Even on here, it's a bit too bad. But what would make it a little bit better is if see the handlebars. If your peripheral vision was back a bit, you could sort of. It wouldn't be too bad. I can only imagine doing that after a few pints, and in first person, especially on the dirt bike. It can be a bit fast. You won't get away from none of the puppets on the city bike. You get a chance on this. They bug out a little bit behind you. Usually you can lose them. Uphill you got to be careful though, and obviously manage your stamina. But yeah, the city bike, that's trouble. Got my fingers crossed that this plane is in the hangar at D4. When I first started playing Scum, I was sick of running around. Only came across a city bike, I was buzzing. Till I started riding it, binned it. Oh yeah, yeah. I never really saw the point of those, to be honest. You got the mountain bikes. Bring in some BMXs. Like you spend the mountain bike and BMXs. Hit spacebar, it does a bunny hop. So, you know, make them go because you can get quite up good speed on a BMX. I think the freewheeling needs to be a little bit better. It just needs to. Like the way this is picking up speed, it should go a bit faster than that. But yeah, BMX. BMXs are mountain bikes. Flitting around Samarbro on a BMX, just do little bunny hops over the little railings, getting chased by puppets. Oh, this is where I've got to be ultra careful here. It just depends on what the game decides to spawn in the police station or in and around the area. If it's NPC with MP5, it's good night skinny. So I'm going to try and loop round, but it don't matter. I've got to be careful because you do get puppets. I will know in a minute what's going to spawn. I've got to watch my stamina. Right, I should start finding out soon. I've got a feeling it's NPCs because there's usually puppets here. No, it's puppets. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Right, you need to have a Jimmy. Right, you're going to have to wait, mate, till we get out of town. I ain't getting off now to have a Jimmy. Tighten the knot, dude. We get out of here. Just don't piss yourself. Oh, yeah, the animation getting off. Yeah, even getting off a Riz or a dirt bike, getting out of a vehicle, it's quite slow. I can get in and out of car pretty quick, or off a bike pretty sharpish. It's better now, but you used to get that sort of little pop animation, didn't you? Yeah, we'd get sort of stuck for a bit. E-scooter, Phil. Do we need... Oh, let's have a tom tick quickly. Yeah, diarrhea. I want diarrhea to come back. Well. And that for me was a survival element, because if you ate too much or you ate the wrong thing, you'd just stop and have a shit like this. It just... You hear that? Got someone loading a gun. Oh, got an MP5 mag. Yeah, sniffy your fingers. There you go. Yep. All right. There we go. All right. Not that I'm ever going to use an MP5 on here. A few $100. Yeah, e-scooter would be great, wouldn't it? And do you know it'd be even better if they brought in a little e-scooter? Because you got the battery charger in your base, didn't you? Just have it where you can make a lead to plug it in, but having it plugged in when you log out could lead to a chance of burning your base down. Can you imagine you log in, your base is burnt down because you or if they do 2 chargers, a cheap one, you know, and a proper charger, you know, like a Temu version. So you craft a Temu charger, and you log in the next day, your base is burnt down. Like maybe give us a server setting so you can, you know, have it. I'd have it pretty low, a 10% chance that your base could burn down, something like that. But imagine that though, your base is burnt down because you crafted the cheap charger, the charger e-scooter. That'd be quality. That'd be so funny. I'd have to change the name, wouldn't they? Something close to that. Bimu or something, you know, like... I've got to get some fuel here, and I hold on, where are we going? Oh no, hold on, what are you doing? Why would you go to... No, you buggered it. Too busy talking. Yeah, I've probably copped the spawning up now. You're not over there in that bush, are you, mate? Huh? Oh, there's a couple more doodahs there. I could do with those. Who's your mate with the backpack? Is he lurking about? You get over there. Oh, What? That's free? Oh no, I thought that was... Sure, I heard one over there. Just deal with these little side puppets that are lurking in the bush. There are two there? Shit. I'll start getting used to this 1.3 strength. It's going to be like I want to get to 2. Holy shit. Sounds like there's another one in the bush, another happy. So that means there's 3. There's 2 of it. There's one. Oh. Sure these arrows ain't connecting that far. It's like they're not connecting at that sort of long distance. There's one over there. There must be one there and there's one down in the bush over the back somewhere. Here we go. The hell? I've never seen this many around a gas station. I've one there, there's one over there. One is just... Yeah, look, shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Jeez, freaking loud, man. You might get lucky on the way and get a loot puppet. There's another happy chap down there. Hold on a minute. Where are you going? Didn't you come with? Didn't you come on the mountain bike? Where on earth are you? Like, I was just on my way up on foot, just totally oblivious to the fact is that I came on a mountain bike and it's down there in the bush somewhere. Okay. Aha, there we go. Jeez, mate. Absolutely terrible. I'm a nightmare. It's a nightmare when it comes to remembering where I park vehicles. Or even, yeah, forgetting I came in one altogether. Right, I've got one bottle just to get me out of the airfield, and then I can land. And I've got a couple of litres to get me to close to here. Should be able to get there surely. Get up here. Oh no, we've got that one there, haven't we? D3. Yeah, that fuel station there. Yeah, that'd be good, yeah. A little open space there as well. Have I played Mist Survival? Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah, years ago. What, 2019s, 2018s? Wait, need another Jimmy? Yeah, I was playing a few survival games around then. Green Hell. Green Hell was the one that I liked. I ain't played it in a good few years. Got all like painting base building and all that malarkey stuff, and yeah, when they had all the mud furnaces and craft your furnish it, smelt your tools and stuff, your arrowheads, and yeah, it was really good. Green Hell. Really, really pretty game, really atmospheric as well. Yeah, I think the last time I played it is when they just introduced co-op. Yeah, Mist was alright, not too bad. It's similar to like that vein and all that sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, Mist got a lot to it. I know you could get those people to help you out and do things. And no, 7 days, and yeah, bust that for a little bit years ago. But since I started playing SCUM, it's the every other survival game. I don't compare it to SCUM, but it's to get me sort of playing it constantly. Same with DayZ. I like DayZ. Like DayZ's hard. It's hardcore. Don't know what you're doing it. You know, it's going to take you a couple of hundred hours before you get up and running in that game. But yeah, it was either SCUM or DayZ, and SCUM done it for me. Like back in 20, that was funny. It was like back in the old day, it was funny in SCUM. It was mad. Like trying to fight people with wooden spears and things like that. It was crazy. It's funny as hell. Oh, there's a lot of puppets here. Yeah, just keep pedaling, dude. Ah, we got through that all right. How on earth did I get through those puppets? Yeah, I remember before Samabor. Right. Yeah, man. It's been a long old journey. It's been educational, to say the least. It's been enjoyable. I've enjoyed it. At times frustrating, yeah, but not to a point where I'd knock it or bash it or do anything like that. It's part of the journey. It's part of you know things getting added, things going wrong, and yes, it's been good. And I'm just looking forward to when it's a fully finished, refined product. And yeah, it's always amazing me that people were banging on, oh, it's 1.0, it should be finished. Well, no, man. I've seen games at like 2.1 or 1.8 and all that sort of thing. Doesn't mean it's finished. Yeah, there is a lot of touches that need doing. There is a lot of things that need bringing back. Punches, birds, diarrhea. There's, but that's all sort of quality of life stuff. But even though diarrhea is more of a survival thing, it's more of an illness which then you have to manage. So the illnesses should be more prevalent. They're not at the minute. Find them too hard to get. Like with Skinny, how many times you see me ill? Like one constitution and once you think I'd be like rotten. Right, hold on, I've got to think where I'm going now. Well, I've got to go through, and we'll get over the river at least. Try and get out to the east, and then try and scoot round. Unless I'll just beeline it straight through. It's almost down here. It's flattish, apart from. I'm sure there's a slight incline going up near the back garages. Alright, Skinny, here we go. In for a penny, mate. In for a penny. Let's go. I've not tried the Green Hell. It looks good. Yeah, Green Hell is a really good game. It really is. Not expensive either, really cheap. I'd 100% recommend Green Hill, yeah. It's not like one of those long games like this you're getting into. It's, you know, it's more management you can go back into. It's, yes, I'd definitely recommend getting that. Uh-oh. Okay, well that could be a bent... Well, now you've got to manage stamina, boy. Let's go. Should be okay. Let's get a little boost down here. Okay, now there's enough aircon units in there. Holy shit. Let's keep it going all the way northwest through. All the way down Main Street. Let's hope nothing jumps out of that gun shop there. What's the stamina on? Okay, 100, we're good. But yeah, definitely been emotional, mate, isn't it? Been a good journey, though. It really has. It's a long way to go, though. Uh-oh. Oh, even when it's finished, they'll continue to add content, DLCs and stuff, or stuff like that. It needs to be finished because everything needs to be come back. All these bugs need to be polished and sorted out and ironed out. Even the stuff that's been in for a while, that's not game breaking. It's just a little annoying, like pushing a dirt bike. You get the metal steps under feet, things like that. Like I say, it's not game breaking or anything like that. You just it's what it is. It's not at the top of the list type thing. But that's what I mean by all that stuff finished, and then it's polished, and then they can work on adding things, DLCs, bringing new things into game. And let's go this way. Yeah, only a couple of aircons, you know that. Yeah, I had to get out there pretty sharpish and get jumped. Okay. Well, that was a lot quicker than I anticipated. It wasn't too a bad journey through there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go right up to the top, right up to this path here, and come in right on the top, and stop just about, yeah, and then go down here on foot into the hangar, and hopefully the bloody plane's there. Yeah, it weren't too bad, mate. That extra point, extra 0.2 strength, there's 0.3 strength have helped massively. It makes me laugh when I see people moaning. They've got like 5 strength, 6 strength, and then the encumbers system come and, oh, carrying all these weapons, and now it rains, I'm encumbered. Like, just laugh at that, it's so funny. I'm thinking, mate, I just got a sidearm, 2 mags, some ammo, sewing kit, my clothes. It rains, I get encumbered. So if I've got any loot, I'm knackered. But it makes it such a challenge, and then, you know, you've got to be even more careful. You've got to use your awareness, you've got to use your stealth, to get out of those situations. But one thing I did notice after 1.0, the stamina now, look, it's going down. Like before, I would have been busted halfway up this hill. It is a bit better. It's not so much as a struggle it was. Build a gym. Yeah, loads of people have been asking for a gym in this game. You got the one in Samabor, ain't you? Is it in the fire station up at the top? You got those weight benches and stuff up there. Yeah, there's loads of people asking if they could be able to use those for a bit of strength training. What was that GTA used to do? Was that San Andreas? Let's go and do all the old strength training. Yeah, that'd be good. Right, I've got to be careful. I remember there was a house up here where I got jumped by some high-level NPCs. I think it was there. So... Right. Yeah, because it's close to that little tower with those military crates. I can't remember what stream that was. I think it was the last season with Skinny, and I got trapped in that house, and that fully geared NPC come in. I don't know. I got away from it. I can't remember. Yeah, that was the house over there. Come on, Skinny, up you get, up you get. Go, 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 go. Right, there's the hang up. That's like E.T. Oh, dude, one last push. Right, I'm going to need to stop and do some arrows, but I should have done some before I got in this vicinity of the airfield. Let's leave that. Let's remove the lock. Do some arrows. Let's head in there. It's nice and quick. So hanging about in one place for too long now, it's just trouble. Alright, time to flex your muscles, mate. Let's do this. It's been a while, eh, Skinny, since we've been up there. Got this one, pal. Oh yeah, I know exactly what it's going to be like getting in out. I have to deal with all these probably. We'll see. Because if I don't, if Happy's in there and he chased me out, it could get a bit sticky. I haven't done the knocking of the arrow then. You see that still takes a little time to knock. Sometimes it doesn't knock one if you go to pull back, and if you get stuck early, if you get stuck with a few puppets, that could be the end of you. Meathead there. I don't really want to deal with him, but right, is she in there? I'll tell. There's only one way to find out, I guess. Oh, where's the mech? No way. Don't alert the mech. There she is. I'll just go for it, mate. I want to go out that way. Oh shit, oh shit! Oh, what the happened now? What happened now? The plane didn't blow up, did it? Well, it did now because it crashed into the wall, but what happened now? I cleared the Jeep. Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. That was some sort of... I didn't clip the Jeep because the plane would have flipped. What did he do? Did he one-shot me? I didn't hear the mech shoot. Shit. That should not have happened. The plane did not clip the car. I cleared it. I don't know what happened there. You shoot yourself, I shoot myself. He just flopped out the plane as if he'd passed out. I got one-shotted off there. Let's bust that up here. I think there's a mech in there. Shit, I should have been up and away there. That was, Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, I'm shitting it. Oh boy. Oh, there's a meathead there. Oh shit. Right, do one, Skinny. Do one. Do one. Yeah, I don't know, Jay. It just sort of flopped out the plane as if he'd passed out, type thing. There was no shot from the mech. I didn't alert the mechs. I thought I was going to clip the Jeep, but I didn't. It was as if the game had clipped the Jeep, killed me, blew me out the plane. But you heard the plane blow up afterwards, where obviously it hit the wall. That one, I don't know what happened there. That should not have happened. Don't know what caused that. Oh, mate, this is dangerous. Oh, there's a puppet there. There's no way I'm gonna. Fight for your lifetime, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought, Scott. I thought I hit the car with the wing tip and the plane tip, but as I pulled the plane up to the right, if it had clipped the car, you would have heard the metal sound and it would have just thrown the plane to the left. But the plane went up as it did, and I just fell out. That's a weird one. I'm gonna have to watch that back and then, yeah, because the plane would have spun around to the left and. Oh shit! I didn't even pick up the knife. Right. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Oh, I should have picked up that knife. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, fucking puppies everywhere. They're gonna hide. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, this is turning out to be a right nightmare. Oh, we're back here though. No, I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Oh, please don't find me in here. Oh, shit. Side was that? Oh, that side, wasn't it? Shit, yeah. That was I was literally halfway into bite of a biscuit. Good thing about Scum, you just don't know what's around the corner. Yeah, you don't, mate. Can I get my stuff? shit.
I am not a people person, but I do like making new ventilation holes.
Oh, come on. Fuck you with that swing going through. Damn it. What the who the freaking hell is going on? Jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my game's froze. Oh, my game's just froze. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Has it froze the stream? I don't think it has, but yeah, my whole... What the hell happened there? Oh, God. How do I... Is there a way out of it? Ugh. It's like my whole PC's froze. Dang, the stream's still open. What is going on? That is messed up. Yeah, how anyone know how to get to my desktop? How to alt out or what is it? Which one is it? See if I can alt out to the desktop. Because if the stream's still running, then it's just the game's froze. But how do you get to your desktop? I can't and push. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Go task manager. Yeah, not responding. End task. All right, let me just close Steam. Well, I've never seen that before. I didn't even get a UE4 or anything. That was messed up. Right. Let's try relog. Damn. All right, here we go. It's loading back up. Oh, that stressed me out, that did. All that way, nearly got the plane. Oh dear. All right, so now hopefully I'm going to have to try and get back to my mountain bike and bugger off back down the map. All right, at least my whole PC ain't froze. At least the stream's all right. Man, got to roll a ciggy after that. Stressed me out. Yeah, 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, you jinxed that, mate. You jinxed it. Oh, jinxing Jay. Oh, 2 seconds. Let me just do this, and then I'll be with you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to time you out now, Jay. I don't see. That's all good because now what that means is just a setback, and it means I've got to go again. But fortunately, I got my. Oh, it just means I've lost a quarter of my fame, and now I can't buy another vest. And see, what I need is 150 fame so I can unlock the ammunition. Maybe I'll buy that and buy myself a block. However, it just cost me 1,000 fame points on a respawn. So that's going to leave me about, what, 7 grand? Block's about 3, I think, 2.5. Then it's the ammo. You're talking like 500 a box, $600 a box. Right, roll this and then cut the pulls, and then I've got to get in because hopefully I can get out of there. That could have been worse. I could have been in the plane, and I could have got that crash out. All right, let's go. Alright, let's patch up. Let's do what we was doing. Hold on, weren't there some things causing crashing out though? I need to look over the list and see what was, because that was one that I've never seen before. Right, let's hang tight because I'm going to need 100% health, because if I do get clipped once, if I get a double fister, that could kill me. Or at least put me down to under 10%, depending on where the puppet hits. You're changing name, Jinxie J. Been playing with Scum for years, that's never happened. No, do you know what I thought was going to happen now? I thought there was going to be a fatal error. Because that's just what happens sometimes before the fatal error, but I didn't get the box. But that I've never... But I know there has been some things in the patch notes where I did read some players where I'd seen certain things, but I've never experienced it where certain things were happening. It crashed the server, or you'd crash your game or something. But yeah, I'll have to try and figure out what that was. A long one, this one. Wait till that gets up before I'm going anywhere. Okay, that's all it is. Yeah, I just can't wait for that Wild Hunter. I'm so looking forward to that. Like, I really hope they do a good number on it. Make it scary as hell. It's a big hairy Sasquatch in the mountain. See, and I'm still wondering in the future. I remember there was talk of like having like bionic limbs and things like that. I remember there was sort of talk of that back in the day. I wonder if all that's still coming at some stage. Like, they need to bring in so we can carry players. We can pick up injured players, pick up players and carry them. That would be wicked. Yeah, the Wild Hunter, yeah. Yeah, it was meant to be in already when it was meant to be in, but I had to put that back. I haven't even seen it yet. Like, I haven't actually seen it, like, been able to test with it, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think any of us, none of us have seen it. Right, nearly. want to get out of here. This is like, I mean, nerves jangle. Thought it was a new game or something. What, the Wild Hunter? No, no, it's like an NPC thing. Like, they've done some, there's some artwork about for it. That they've done what it's going to look like and stuff. Yeah, if it looks like that, it looks really cool. But I hope they make it like 8-9 foot, you know, like a beast of a thing. Where Skinny couldn't take it on. I couldn't take it on with this strength. I hope there's a sort of level to it where I'd have to have, you know, maybe some bigger guns and another player with me or something like that. Or make it really difficult. Yeah, I don't want it to be too easy. Or they'll probably give us some settings for it. You know, like health multiplier or strength or whatever. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But I hope it does. I hope they bring some crazy animation with it. Like if you get too close, it will pick a player up, like by two hands. You know, hoist you above his head and just lob you across the ground. Right, here we go. Nearly in recovery. I'm not going anywhere till my health's near 100. I just googled it. Ambush and hunt players. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? That's going to be so good. Because I miss the wild puppets. The wild puppets we used to have were just amazing. On this server, we used to have anywhere between 30 and 50 wild puppets. Like, it was a lot. I used to tweak it every week. I used to change it. Sometimes it might be 15. Sometimes it might be 50. But just keep players on their toes so they didn't get too complacent and think, oh, there's only a couple of wild puppets. But yeah, they've got to introduce a cold distance for the supply drop puppets. Because as you know, when you go too close, too far away from it, well, not even that far away, the whole horde despawns, and then you go back to the supply drop, then they reappear. So that needs to be sorted out. The loot puppet, when you, the same thing with that. When you, if you shoot the puppet and you go to loot him and you don't successfully loot the bag and you run off, the horde comes, you get too far, the horde will despawn, and you go back, the loot puppet will have also despawned. So I think they're sorting out like a cold distance type thing for that as well. But at the minute, if you're lucky enough to, if you quickly loot the puppet and then the bag's there and then you do a runner, you run outside, the horde will despawn, and then you can run back and get the backpack. So that's it's a little exploit at the minute for that. But it's risky looting the bag. You got to, yeah, it's risky. You got to have somewhere to jump up, like, you know, in a few seconds. There we go. Health's going up. Stacks load of puppies out there. Yes, at least that'll make it better with the supply drops and the loot puppet. Yeah, if you do happen to run a couple of 100 meters, if we get a cold distance on that, say we set it for like 250 meters. So yeah, because look, that puppet there, was he probably what, 60 meters away? They could set the cold distance for like maybe 100 meters, 150 meters, but that's fair enough. We'll test it out. You don't want players going in and driving a mile off and then coming back and, you know, exploiting that and then getting the bag. You want it, you know, or driving them all off. You want some immersion, some interaction. It's got to be a challenge to get it. Yeah, that's what I'd like if there was just like a key card in there, and then you had to go to a police station to open one specific locker. Like a key card in the police station in a certain town, or not in the town you loot the puppet, it could be a random town. But then that way you're guaranteed loot. Like, let's say the police station over in B1, you got the loot puppet here and it had a key card in for B1 police station. At least you know there'd be loot in there. So it will travel over, but at least you know it'd be something. And then it could be the gardening stuff, but... Yeah, the gardening backpack's funny. When you hear people like getting that, that's hilarious. Gotta leg it. Get a bit lucky with these puppets because they're a little bit dumb. Old puppets, I wouldn't have been able to get away with this. No way. But that meter there would have been on me. Yeah, the old puppets, even in there, like he would have spotted me, heard me. They did sort of nerf the puppets quite a bit, where they made them a little bit docile. You can basically walk up right behind them sometimes. Which that I was almost taken away from it a little bit for me. Yeah, and the birds as well. I'd like the birds to come back, because when the puppets used to see the birds, they would start running towards wherever the birds were going. They'd start chasing them. That was hilarious. But it was also dangerous, because you were sat in a bush. I've had it a few times where I'm sat in a bush and I'm looking at the birds all the way over there. They're starting to come this way, and then as I look across the field, I see puppets, just the wild puppets, and it could be like 30 or 40 of them. Oh, where's that bike? I'm going to need it now, aren't I? Right, now I've got to remember where I put the... Is it further up I put the bike, or was it down here? Oh god. I think it was further up, I think. I'm sure it was on the road, though. I'll put it near the road. Totally, as soon as I got off that bike, took the lock off, it went from my memory. Because I thought I was going to be leaving. Oh, there it is, there it is. Well, at least I parked on the road. Right, Christy, there we go. Oh, it's been crazy tonight. Crazy. Yeah, what am I down to? Like 61 fame. Damn. Hey, right, let's go. Back we go, mate. Tail tucked between your legs. Mission failed. Well, I wouldn't say it failed. I still don't know why that plane, because it didn't blow up. I nearly clipped the car. I've clipped fences and cars before, and the plane would have just, you'd have heard that metal twang, and it would just snap to the left. Oh, it's a bit too close to that house for my liking. Please don't let there be NPCs in there. Go, 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 go. That loot puppet. I think it is, isn't it? Not interested. Oh, that means I've got to get back through Samabor, and it's not that... Oh, shit, yeah. That was a nice, smooth ride through there. That's uphill. We might have to go around, I don't know. I got lucky spotting that, mate. If I hadn't have left it on the road, I wouldn't have found that. I was building up some strength. It's not actually 1.3, 1.27. I wish it'd actually wait till it got to 1.3. It'd make me feel a little bit better. Nearly at 1 point. Guinea man, what are you blind? What are you doing? Bring any smokes out of me. Plane didn't explode, it kept on flying. Yeah, that's why I know I didn't clip the Jeep. I cleared it. Because I just banked up to it. I thought, I was going to clip the Jeep, and I just cleared it, and I thought I was okay. And then all of a sudden he fell out the plane. And I was like, you know, as if you pass out. It was like one of those. But to fall out the plane as if I'd either got a headshot from a mech, but the mech didn't fire. And then the plane obviously carried on. I heard the plane blow up a little while after. That was some weird glitch there. Something happened. Yeah. Because, you know, I've got like medium plus flying. So I know I've made that 100%. Because we've been in planes before and I've clipped barriers and it just, you hear that bash of the metal and then it just spins the plane around. And it'll either instantly blow up or it'll mash up a little bit and yeah, that was a weird one. It's all good though, I get to go get another one. Scott, remind me though, mate, to go into admin. Someone's tried to get the plane at B2 Airfield, and they've obviously crashed it, and it's still there. I went to get it earlier, and obviously I see it in the binoculars. It weren't there. And I was like, oh, it's got to be in the runway somewhere, and it was. But just remind me to switch on to my admin account later and despawn that, please, mate. Just so it respawns back in the hangar, in case someone wants to get it. Because I want to get it again next time. Yeah, it was instant death, wasn't it? Yeah. It was as if I'd been at a headshot from a mech or something, but no, the mech didn't alert. Nothing was alert. Nothing was. Yeah, that was strange. That I've got no answer for that one. Oh, cheers, bud. You been on SCUM yet, Scott? With your new unit? I'll go. Do you know, I'm going to go down this way, but I still got to get across the river. I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Let's go that way. Let's go around the city. Let's go down the forest this way. Downhill, yeah. That's cool. East. Yeah. Be sensible. Get it down to less than $7 grand. Not good. Not yet, still in ARC. Amazing game, that. Actually reach a genuine 1.3 strength tonight. And there we go, Death City. I remember having my base up here. Quite nice. New landing room. Just got shot in the back by a rat. Had to jump out a window to get away. And it killed by a lightning strike. Right, let's loop round that way. You gotta be shitting me. As long as it ain't a skinny one. Excuse me, fellas. Yeah, at least with a mountain bike, you got half a chance of getting away. Even with my constitution. Okay, alright, we're good. Shit, at this rate, to get to 250 fame points is jeez. So I needed to get that plane so I could, but I still had to be careful because buzzing to the traders it costs a lot of fuel. Cost a lot in fuel. We've only yeah, less than 7k. I've got nothing to show for tonight's stream. The dent in my bank balance and my fame. Right, let's cut straight across there. Oh, that's through the old, where the old bunker was, wasn't it? Missed that bunker. C3 bunker. Yeah, let's go down a bit to the fields and then go down this way. Hold on a minute. Sweet, good. I was going to get jumped then. It's been a good little adventure. Yeah, mate, it has. Not always fruitful, but like I say, when something does come together, it's I'll get it next time. You know, it's an achievement. But the risk of losing some more fame and cash is, yeah, can get a bit tight. So once I can start opening up some quests and get a little fame going and a bit of cash, then I can get the quad bike. And that way I can carry the chest in it. I can carry all my goodies in it then. All the mega loot I'll be finding. Mega loot. I'll go in somewhere and fill up half a backpack full of junk and bits, and yeah, I'll call that a good day. But there's nothing worse than searching every single container and there's something in there and you've got to keep tabbing out and tabbing out. So F, tabbing out, and tabbing out. You don't have to, it's an empty container, and most of the containers on there are empty. Right, is it worth even the look up there? When was the last time you ever found something in a hunting tower? Maybe pre 1.0. I'd even take a Hunter 85. I ain't found one of those for donkeys. I've got a scope for it. I'll start picking off some puppets. Oh, a pair of gloves. Okay, thank you very much. Alright, I'll take back where I said I've never found anything up here. I have now. Remember Black Hawk crossbows used to find up there. Hunter 85s. I'm not saying a lot of one here, but you know, now and again you had a chance of. Now I've got more chance of finding a hen's tooth. Yeah, the old bunker. I missed that. It's the old bunker. Some good times here on Community Stream. And everyone was hanging about here. And then I'd disappear into the bushes and then there'd be like a whole Woodstock festival of puppets just coming out of the bunker and the bushes. And I used to create chaos. It'd be such a laugh though. There we go. It'd be nice if you be able to hit spacebar and do a little bunny hop, like a little jump on the bike. Yeah, mate, we're going at full chat. Come on. Right, so far. At least we ain't getting shot at. Oh, what is it? Oh. Yeah, keep pedaling, Skinny. Keep pedaling, dude. Oh shit, it's a skinny one. Uh-oh. Yeah, it should be right. They usually do something dumb anyway to injure himself. There's a cross. Yeah, the Black Hawk crossbows are really good. Really good. But only thing is, they take a lot of time to reload. But if you're going to use them to snipe off some bits from distance, and yeah, I don't know how it is losing the crossbow bolts and stuff because they're not cheap. I'm still getting back used to the £20 bow. Nowhere near as sharp as I used to be with it, and I've noticed a lot of the shots, the headshots ain't connecting from distance, as if the arrows are going right through them. No, I used to be nailing puppets headshots from like 100 metres. I got the hood in Rob achievement with a £20 bow when I first started, after a little while. You still get that where you lose some of the arrows, so that was always why people used to say, oh, why don't you do the stone arrows with the feathers? You know, the feathers are quite hard to find on here. Yeah, the feathers are quite hard to find, and then if you keep losing arrows, it's just more of a hindrance than anything. But he beat shit out of him already. Yeah, puppets rule. What's going on over there? Oh, where's he going? Oh, it's that limping over there. What's going down? Yeah, don't mess with the puppets. I tell you, puppets are king. Puppets rule. Oh, look, there's the NPC with a limp. Look at him, look. Oh. 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 Go, yeah, go and mash him up. Yeah. Oh, here comes another one. Here comes the crew. Yeah, look, he's trying it. Look, you got no check. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's alright watching, pal, but oh my lord. Yeah, that's what you get, Skinny. Voyeurism. Yeah, you should see how long it takes Skinny to pull back a crossbow. It's when I first start, I can't pull a 25-pound. Well, I can, but it struggles. It sort of pings really quick. I could use the 35 now. And 25, but the arrows shoot different. And oh, what's going on down here? Where are they going? Oh shit. Oh, it's a goat. So I'm saying madness happens in this game. Just crossing the map and just all sorts going on. Puppets chasing animals. That's what I'm saying about the birds. They've got to bring the birds back. Because you could just be sitting here and birds will start flying towards you, and if puppets are up there, they start following the birds, and next thing you know, you're like, oh crap, I've got to get out of here. Yeah, with the wild puppets, I could be going across here, and all of a sudden you might see 30, 40 wild puppets just scattered all the way across, and you'd have to really loop round or try and pick your way. But yeah, it was something like this when I was sat in a bush, just getting me breath up, and then I can see all the wild puppets across the field in front of the forest, and I knew there was loads in the forest. And then you see the birds. See all the birds up there, and then they start to come this way. The puppets used to see them from quite high at first, and then you know you was in trouble. It was hilarious. I have to try and find some of them old videos from years ago where that happened a few times. Try and get a clip from that because it was funny. Just takes things like that. Just take survival to a whole new level. But yeah, if your strength is good, the crossbow is good. Yeah, it's really nice, the Black Hawk crossbows as well. But like I said, I've not found one on the map for a long time. Used to get them in the hunting towers, as I said, the Hunter 85s, but I haven't come across one. I don't know where people have been finding them, or if they've been finding them. That's why I love this game so much with Skinny, because anything can happen, and you can turn on a dime, and next thing I'm dead, or you know, the slightest mistake. With there being them little things and glitches, swinging at puppets and it goes through, or arrows missing, or the teleporting, I always expect it to happen. So that's try and stay. But yeah, sometimes it always slips through the net, and I'll get caught out. But because I've got to be so careful, because you know, one big hit, that's 50% off. Without the vest, it's 1-2 hits dead. all day long. And a vest is a lifesaver. Not come across a crossbow for a while, to be honest. But yeah, the birds need to come back. Yeah, that was originally took out for optimization. But even looking at it now, you go into Samabor, you get huge frame drops. You go in some of the big POIs, the cities, it's very, very noticeable. But I'm sitting like 150, 160 FPS at in the open. When I go into some of them, like Samabor and stuff, it dropped down to like 60. I don't know how heavy on the optimization that would be. Just having a few birds back floating around. You had the seagulls and the crows, so it was good being down the seaside if you logged in down that way and you're struggling for a bit of food and you saw a seagull land and you just pop him with an arrow and get yourself a bit of food. And it's good for feathers as well. Now the only thing for feathers at the minute is a chicken. Animals are quite rare on here. You can get them from haystacks, but like I say, loot's 0.3, 0.4, so finding them is quite rare. So if you wanted to do the arrows with feathers, yes, it works out, it's quite expensive. And it's more of a nuisance when you lose one or two in puppets or going past and you don't find them. Wooden arrows, 10 a penny, you can just kick loads of those up. Puppet chased your dinner away. Came across a buck and a doe. Puppet decided to chase him, not Scooby-Doo. Yeah, see, that can happen. Chase your meal away, so you got no food. That's funny. I just love some of the foolish things the puppets do at times. The routes they take for players. If you can be at a certain point in a certain building, and the puppet will just twat out and do some mad nonsense. It's funny to watch. Yeah, I've been in some really freaky, funny situations with the puppets at times, and it's got my nerves on edge, and I'm standing there and he's standing there looking at me growling. I'm not sure if he's gonna, or he's been in the shed, and as I've gone to shot an arrow at him, he's done that little left and right movement as they go through a doorway. Arrows missed him. I've got 1 hit, 2 hit, dead. What a night it's been tonight, man. Skinny, he was nearly there, so close. Just really don't know what happened to that plane. It 100% didn't catch on the thing. I didn't crash. I didn't get shot. I didn't alert a mech. Wondered what happened there. That has really, really got my sort of head going. There, I was thinking, what caused that? What done that? What did I do? What didn't I do? Because I didn't do anything wrong now. I cleared that pickup. But yeah, the reaction to getting thrown out the plane like that, with it instant death, as if the plane had instantly blown up, but the plane carried on. Because as I fell out the plane, I saw the plane carry on. It wasn't smoking. It didn't. Has no damage, and then I heard it explode a few seconds later, and obviously hit that wall further over. So yeah, that one's really threw me out. Minor setback, but only till next time. So yeah, hopefully next time this one should be in the hangar. I shall go check that in case anyone does need that before I get back with the next stream for Skinny. Yeah, and I need to figure out why the aeroplanes are not despawning. Even after server reset, I'll still see them sitting there. I need to find out why they're not doing that. That might... I don't know. Yeah, then I'll need to... I'll ask and I'll find out. Because if anything, they should... But if they crash and blow up, and then there's no one close... There's no one in this... Nowhere near this, that should automatically... despawn or respawn, right? That's how I thought it always was. Or if anything, after server restart. Right, there we go. I'm on live tomorrow. I'm not sure, mate. Not sure yet. If not, it'll be Friday. And then community stream on Saturday. You lot come and join us. Remember, got something to do Saturday. Have a bit of fun and laughs. And put this in there. Right, I'm not buying any more storage for that thing. It's cost me a whole repair kit that was inside that. What else was in there? I'm sure I put something else in there I needed. Maybe where I crashed into that tree, I don't know. They despawn way too easy. Right, let's put Skinny down. I've got to finish this bloody wardrobe. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to love you and leave you. Leave it right there. Oh, mate. Been one tonight, eh? I'm gutted about the plane. Yeah, that's definitely threw me what happened there. I'm going to go back and look at that one. I definitely didn't catch anything. I don't know. As if the game thought that it'd blown up. Yeah, it was as if the game thought I'd crashed the plane and blown up instantly. But then it didn't. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I'm going to go for the plane again next time. I need to get myself a little bit more cash and stuff just to make sure I'm safe for respawns and get another 10, 15 fame so I can go and buy a few more vests. That's got to be needed. Yeah, appreciate you all hanging out as always, joining me tonight. Enjoy the rest of your week. I might be back tomorrow with Skinny. I've got to see what I'm doing tomorrow night, but if not, I'll be back Friday. And then we can crack on and see if we have some more joy then. Alright guys, much love peeps, take care, stay safe out there, and I shall see you next one. Ta-ra for now.